So I was just sitting here waiting for these videos to upload, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I got a really strong channeling that I should do a video for Ophiuchus. That's what I call it. I think it's actually called Ophiuchus. If I'm not, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. I call it Ophiuchus because I feel like the energy is so strong that it kind of makes you feel the same way that you do off of one kiss from somebody that you don't know, or from somebody that you just met, like a new kind of love endeavor. And this is the owl, so that's that shy energy that I was just kind of feeling. Is you're like, should I do this? Should I not do this? I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel like you're just kind of you want, for some reason, this energy is really wanting to come through right now. It's really needing a, it's like it no longer wants to be the elephant in the room. So for those of you who don't know, in the zodiac, Ophiuchus is the 13th zodiac. It's the one that actually I'm so sorry. I actually can't talk to you right this instant. Thank you. Sorry. Have a nice evening. um yeah, so this frog right here, that's kind of what I'm saying, is that I think you've been kind of maybe rained on, or just the color of this rain is misleading. Okay. um the rain itself is actually, what I'm getting right now is that the rain itself is not that toxic, that the skin of the frog is actually what's very toxic. But the only time that the skin of the frog is toxic is when there's an actual predator after it. So Ophiuchus, maybe you may be feeling right now like you have been forgotten. For some reason, that's kind of sad. Maybe that's why that young man just came out to my window like that. I don't know. If I wasn't recording, then I definitely would have helped him out. But I also only have plastic on me right now. So, in any case, yeah, firefly. So just kind of, I think the feeling that I'm getting off of this is that you may have been feeling very much in the dark about something, or kind of lost regarding a certain subject or a certain project or whatever. And at this point, you're finding the light. You're finding those portions, like the bright spots. So I'm also seeing somebody scrubbing off a window. So almost like you've got a whole bunch of soot on the window and it needs to be scrubbed off for some reason, or something like that. I mean, obviously, because it's filthy, that's the reason it would need to be scrubbed off. But yeah, it's just not, it's been a long time since, I'm just seeing these as the two windows. So this could be like the windows of your mind's eye, or could be the windows of like you could be feeling like this is in your soul, since this is kind of the first time that this energy is pushed this hard to kind of make an appearance like this. I'm largely feeling like it could just be something on your heart or in your soul to do. Yeah. You want to be in a place that's going to be like where you want to be, and that you feel good about. And I guess you're needing to, yes. All these ants, you see all these ants, those are the rain, that's the rain from the frog that has now been completely centered and targeted on something. And I think that's kind of the idea, is that once you've gathered your energy, is what I'm hearing, you're able to strike more accurately at what it is you're going for. And in this case, you're trying to figure out, either this is either your goal, or this is where you were before. Okay, so it's you'll know how this applies to your life, and if this reading is relevant to you, in which ways. But all I can tell you is that yeah, you whatever this is, you just couldn't bear it. You needed to make an appearance at this point. It's almost like you've been meaning to stop by to see somebody for a really long time, and then you finally made the time to go do it. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting from your reading, is that pushy energy, but it's like from yourself, if you know what I'm talking about. It's not from necessarily outside entities. Yeah, it's like your mom didn't ask you, or your dad, or your great grandmother, or your whoever. Okay, They didn't ask you to come by, but it's been on your mind. You've been thinking about it. You've been wanting to swing through and just kind of see what's going on. Yeah. So you're making your rounds, is what I'm hearing. You're coming back around, or wrapping this rain, or the attention that you're raining on people, in a circle, so that it's now evenly distributed. Yeah, bottom of the deck, evenly distributed, able to, you see all those colors on the inside of that. I just feel like you're the snake, and you're about to swallow this opportunity that you've been, like, it's almost like I'm seeing the colors in this as being like the curse words that you've said, like, gosh, I need to go visit this person, or blah blah blah, like, just you talking to yourself in your head. Not that you feel that way about the person, but just that in your head, you've been wrapping yourself around this idea of going to see this person, and you're like, dang it, I forgot to do it again. Or you've been meaning to put this package in the mail forever, and you just remembered, or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of that last but not least feeling, if you will. Let's just get 3. So you're not gonna, you didn't want to keep going forward in the direction that you were going forward in. It just wasn't working. There was nothing there. There's this post in the back, and it's like, what? Okay. All he's really paying attention to is the world, and the way that he can use this stick and put this world on the top of that stick. He doesn't have 2 worlds. He's not juggling worlds. He has 1 world, and he had to choose which stick, and he finally, it's like, I cannot be in this position where I'm like trying to figure it out all the time. I have to pick a stick. Came out again. This is literally a thing for you. So that is that persistent energy that just bucked through twice. You might want to go watch the Scorpio reading if you're dealing with a Scorpio in your life. They had their card bucked out twice, just like that. And it was just very persistent. Something was happening for them too, like something was being born. So I would definitely, like, an idea was being birthed, or some person or place or thing. I don't know. It was like the unveiling, or the ribbon cutting. It's no longer slow moving progress going on. In the future, can I get some future energies, please, to see how this is going to turn out? Yeah, in the future, you don't want to look back and be like, oh, I should have gone to go do this and I didn't do it. You want to say, hey, I considered things. I went to go visit that relative, and now I don't have to worry about it anymore. So this is like a full circle, you finishing your entire list of to-do for the day. Or this just came out a 3rd time, I'm not playing with you. Whatever you are doing right now, it is like you have made up your mind, you're steadfast, you're like, this is the direction I'm going in, and there's nothing that can sway me. You couldn't pay me $1 million to change my mind. Yeah, look, whatever you were doing before is this, and in the future, you're not doing that. You're not doing that in the future. That's not the direction you're going in. You're just not doing it. It was way too much of a burden. So, let's get outcome, please. Outcome, please. Yeah. So you're going to be much happier in whatever you decide to do. This is a pivotal, I'm just seeing, like, literally, you had to, this is something like, yeah, and I'm also feeling like you have a lot to say. You can't get your words out fast enough. I'm just hearing a ton of noise. Like a background noise, though. It was like things in the back of your mind were really piling up. And like at this point, you've been able to actually stick your spoon in there and stir everything up to make a complete. Now you've got your batter. Everything's preheated. All you have to do is wait, and it's going to turn out great. So that's the fulfillment card. That's the Ace of Cups that just popped out. Was your fulfillment. So it's like that is the cake that's in the oven right now. I'm telling you. Okay? That's all I have for now. I'm going to try to do this more often since y'all need some loving. And I will catch you next time. If you enjoyed this, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe down below. My website is under construction right now, so if you will be patient with me, I would appreciate it. And of course, any donations are very much appreciated. Talk to you guys later. Bye.